It's a rainy, cold, miserable day outside today. So since we can't get out in the fields this morning, we're gonna put new mats in the floor. So for the first 6 months or so, we had a rubber paving. It's a bunch of small chunks of rubber, recycled tire and other things. It's all little chunks and it's all laid down and glued together. And that was pretty nice to walk on. It looked great. The entire floor was one big rubber piece and it did work good, but it didn't last more than 6 months before it started tearing up in here. It was a porous material, so the water was supposed to flow through it, but it got filled with crap and nothing flowed through it anymore. And in the end, there was a bunch of mold in there and it was tearing up. We could see the concrete underneath it already, and it just didn't last long. Bash the rubber paving. Possibly there was some bad glue used or something did go wrong with it, but it just didn't work out for us. So we ordered some mats to put in here, and we'll put those in this morning. Nice blue ones here. The reason why we want mats in here is because you're standing in here for 3 hours in a row, and it's a lot nicer to stand on something soft and cushiony versus this hard concrete floor. You can really feel it in your feet after 3 hours. It's looking pretty sharp. Got the first 5 in and they fit perfectly, so we don't have to cut them down to size at all, which is awesome. Every single foam square comes with 2 sets of linings on the side, so we're gonna have a ton extra. Well, we got it all finished here. Got a few extras, but that's fine. We'll keep them as spares. And then we got a ton of extra edges everywhere. So we put all the spare mats back in one box and all of the linings that fit in there, and the rest is all gonna go in the garbage. So we'll probably grab a loader and just park it here and throw everything out. Looks pretty awesome, but we noticed one thing. Bomatic blue mats in a Dale Vault Parlour. There you go. This is gonna make milking a lot more enjoyable, and you probably wouldn't think it so much, but you're definitely gonna be able to notice that these mats are in here. My dad just called me, and I guess he was out in the field checking some wet spots and stuff in the pickup truck, and he got stuck, so I'm gonna go and pull him out. I'm just gonna bring the wheel loader. I probably could bring just a regular truck or something out there, but if I bring this thing, I know we're gonna get him out no problem. So we're just gonna grab some chains and a strap and we'll be good to go. There he is. Wanted to do a bit of mudding or what? Yeah. So we got him out there. He just needed a little pull, and that was it. So it's always nice when the boss man gets stuck or breaks something and it's not you. I guess it just makes it like a little less bad when you do something bad. Or yeah, I guess I'm just happy it wasn't me this time. Awesome, so now we're gonna get the MX285 hooked up to the Land Roller here. Get her started up. So for the Land Roller, we're gonna need to put the clavis back on the drawbar here to hook it up. And this Magnum here has a GPS light bar in there, so we're gonna swipe that out of this tractor and put it in there so that we can use it for rolling. So this is the console for in the tractor. And we also need to grab that off the top. That's the antenna that connects to the GPS satellites, I guess, and keeps this tractor going in a straight line. So it's just a magnet here. As easy as that. So I'll go put this in the shop. Checked all the tires. Pull up to the shop, grease it, put that GPS in there, and then this thing will be ready to go. And we're just gonna roll all of the peas, all of the barley, and I'm pretty sure all of the wheat as well. Just everything that we're gonna combine with the straight cut header and everything that we're gonna chop as well. We just want to roll it, make sure all those rocks are pushed down so that it's safe for all of the harvest equipment to go over it. Now we just got to get this GPS hooked up in that MX285 and then we'll be good to go. We're going to have to string this through the back window there. Since this thing's magnetic, it needs a piece of metal at the front of the middle of the tractor here. It's all plastic, of course. Just snagged the metal plate off this old Magnum here. Hopefully these bolt holes line up on that newer one. Maybe we're lucky, but kind of doubt it. It doesn't line up, so we're gonna go drill a new set of holes in this flat bar here. Milline's milking here, and she told me that this hose isn't sucking properly. It's the waste milk that takes it to the pasteurizer, so we're gonna go down into the basement and see if we can figure out what the heck is wrong with that thing. So this is the receiver jar in the basement here. So it works when I press the manual button. The milk hasn't gone up into this vacuum thing. So the milk comes down from the parlor into the basement through this line right here. Goes into the pasteurizer, and for some reason it's just not sucking it that hard up in the parlor. So we checked in the basement, couldn't find anything wrong. Maybe it's this valve here. So there's a restrictor in here so that the milk doesn't go in there too quickly. And I can see that something's plugging it right there. So we'll try and wiggle it out. There we go, it just fell out. Well, that was a pretty quick fix.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, so we drilled it out a bit more. Now they fit. Now we just got to get these washers on there and suck those bolts down a bit. Right on. Awesome, the land roller and the tractor are ready to go now. Hopefully I can get my little sister to run that, because rolling is a pretty boring job, especially with that light bar GPS. That is going to be it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons down below. Check out the Instagram @SaskDutchKid, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.